Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Short Stack Tabletop rant. My name is Greg, and today I'm going to be discussing adventuring charters. So, an adventuring charter is a very old-fashioned concept that dates back to the black and white days of first and second edition D&D, when mixed alignment parties were more common and success was measured in loot. You don't see them a lot these days. Some people find them boring or restrictive or mercenary or just unnecessary, but they did have their uses, and they can bring a lot of value to your game if you use them. So what do I mean by that? Right. A charter lays out rules for how the team will operate, and it deals with things like um, who handles negotiation, what decisions the leader can make without any dissent, what behaviors are forbidden, and how treasure is divided up and stored, and what to do if your teammate gets killed or needs expensive services or what have you. And if you work all of this out on paper, it cuts down on bickering later on a lot. It also prevents moral disagreements, which lead to infighting and hard feelings at the table. So, like if one player is an anti hero who throws people off rooftops like Batman, and then another player is some goody goody paladin who tries to walk the straight and narrow, one of those people is going to feel bullied or stymied at some point, right? And the charter answers this problem. So, if a disagreement pops up, you can just point to the sheet and say, look, we talked about this. You agree this is how we were going to act. And then if a player refuses to keep the rules that everyone has laid out, it becomes a simple matter to ask them to shape up or find another game. The charter, it also identifies the party. It clears up what they are, like a fellowship, a company, a business, a team of knights, whatever. And it offers a sense of identity and pride. It lets the party develop a reputation so it's easier to feed them plot hooks and have them interact with the game world as a group. So let's talk about what makes a good adventuring charter. The best ones are very simple. You don't need to write a legal document. You just need to try to limit the articles to bullet points, use plain English, and stick to heuristics instead of hard rules with lots of clauses and caveats. A heuristic is a guideline that doesn't necessarily account for every situation, but is enough to solve problems most of the time. A good example of that might be we don't kill people unless the job specifically requires it or we're defending ourselves or somebody else, right? Simple. It prohibits murder hobo behavior, uh, uh, but it lays out the conditions under which the party is going to go around, slaying orcs and crap. So if you focus on the sticky points directly, you won't have any issues later on. Uh, that's it for today. This has been another little gaming video. If you like this, please click subscribe so I know to make more. If you have any questions you'd like me to answer, then please plug them in down below. Thanks for watching.